All right, hopefully the volume of this is good enough. I am doing another primitive trying to get started video. What's been holding me up is small things. The lighting here looks good enough. We're hoping that the contrast will be good enough. There's a bunch of things that we hope will be good enough. But let's say we are now moving into how to draw. How to draw. Dot, dot, dot. Okay. How to draw videos are the number one how-to titles on YouTube. And I found this out and was happy when I found that out because, well, that's what I want to do is how to draw videos. So how to draw what? Okay, so far I've been doing a cartoon here. And the motif that I've been following, because I believe it's the most worthwhile, I now believe it's the most important motif almost in human existence or human history, and that is us grabbing a hold of our timekeeping, grabbing a hold of our calendars, grabbing a hold of what holds so much together, and that is the idea of scheduling or schedule a difference. Now, I'm just going to keep reiterating this because this is the human language issue. This is, in fact, I'm going to put something here, right here. This is the human language issue. I'll elaborate on that later, maybe. There's so much room there that, quite honestly, this is probably the rest of my life. It could be about this and do other things. Because everything now revolves around schedule, and even our planet has been Googled and coordinated now by what we can call technology, to the point where now with AI and other things going on, so many other things that are predictable and actually are following schedule, that if we are to save ourselves or redirect this momentum towards really not just destruction, but kind of evolutionary disaster, we have to schedule a difference. Enough of the population has to be interested in this from one generation to the next to sort of hold the course, so to speak, to believe that there can be a difference. And I believe that. So I'm just doing my usual drawing, which is topography of an imaginary planet. Okay. And we just take our how we see things so much for granted. I was lucky to exist in the most affluent, most I guess stress-free period for your average peasant that's probably ever existed. I mean, it's just kind of funny. And it's still that way to a certain extent, but going away quickly because we aren't interested in what is now profiling us 24 hours a day, which is basically the technology of monetizing almost absolutely everything. So I wouldn't call monetization of artificial intelligence monetization prerogative as being the best quality of life definer. I am the definer. Okay, I am the definer of defining things. Okay, the human language issue. Schedule a difference. And how do we do this? We do this with what now is the more than adequate mobile device. These have been smartphones, and I now call them smart enough phones. We don't want the smarter phones. We have adequate mobile devices. But they're not going to be adequate for long because of what could be called the phenomena of digitization. All digitized correspondence now is subject to being plugged into AI, and AI is now its only agenda is to convince us that it's working to our benefit while it is pursuing its own kind of aimless but effective agenda. So, scheduling a different, blah, blah, blah. This is kind of a bland planet, I guess. I hope my voice comes through loud and clear. I don't want to have to boost it. If I do, I suppose I do. How many minutes do I have left? Not very many. So this was a short, odd little video, which I will then try to add a soundtrack to. But these How to Draw videos are going to evolve now and be kind of fun to follow. So there we are. How to draw a cartoon universe. Ta-da!